rest and relaxation day. So I decided to go for a walk up a mountain and then come home and get my camper van out that I haven't seen since I just about finished restoring it. So the reason I got it out was basically because I got a new awning for it, well, a new old awning for it, and I wanted to put it up and make sure it fitted and all that sort of thing. Anyway, so I'll give you a quick tour. So here it is. Hang on, let me get back a bit. There's the awning and there's the van. This is a 1961 called Archie. I've had him for best 15 years. Well, I don't think it's that long actually, about 10 years. I bought him off an old chap that had him from new, I think that was the story. Anyway, his grandson's still in touch with me, and I've sent him pictures of it since finishing. And the last time I spoke to him, he told me he couldn't go on to a better home, so that is brilliant as far as I'm concerned, because it's part of the heritage of the van, to keep try and keep it somewhere close to what it was. When I've done this restoration, I didn't want to touch the interior too much, but I had to do the cab because it was in a terrible state, and I also had to do the seats because they were completely past it. But the canvas, well, the bellows are still original. Well, most of the van's still original, as far as that's concerned. But obviously, it's had some new panels. It had brand new front sliding doors, brand new front panel, new bonnet, wings, stuff I saved for it. All the 15-inch wheels were powder coated, and as were the. Oh no, I sprayed the hubcaps. I'll get that wrong. Get it right, John. Anyway, there you go. And this is the awning, which I'm really pleased with. It looks great. The colours just look perfect together. Well chuffed with that. I've only put it up sort of like quickly, so I've got to take it down again because, believe it or not, looking at this weather, it's crazy, but it's going to be horrible tomorrow. So obviously it's all got to be put away. So let's have a little walk in. It's a bit messy, I kid you not. There's still some knick-knacks to finish off on the van itself, but here we are in the awning. So it's not massive, but it's certainly nice to be able to stand outside the van and change your pants, whatever else, But here's in the van. There's all the new seats that Austin done for me. Austin's my trimmer and my friend, and he's absolutely stunning at what he does. He's done all the headboard, can you see, and the little dicky seat, and all the seats for me, and he's done an amazing job. I've got a shelf that goes on the front of the dashboard there, which I'm still working on. I need to get some edging in for that, so it's not finished. Also, I've got some more vinyl there to go inside the door apertures here. Before I put the shelves back in, there's a shelf in that one, but before I put the shelves back in, and then the trays that cover them up. Door stays to go on still, but that's basically it. Yeah, exciting stuff. It'd just be nice to be able to get out there and use it. The step, incidentally, if you've been watching the other videos recently of the ice cream van rebuild and Benj doing some panel work, he rebuilt this step. He built all the new panel work for it, and rebuilt the step. If I lift it up, there we go. This panel here was completely rotted out. It's got mud on it and stuff. Was completely rotted out, and so Benj made a new panel. Yeah, super duper boy. We've done a few modifications on it. The lower back panel is welded and sealed in place so it doesn't lift up. What I did was I modified the bolt for the spare wheel so it has no need to lift up. It's very easy to use. It just hooks on and you wind it up and then you wind it down. So it's nice and easy. No problems there. And obviously by having that bottom panel welded in, it gives the van much more strength at the back end. Which all helps. There's also rear quarter bumpers to go on, which are in there. You can see them sitting under the seat there. But I've got to cut holes in this back panel here to obviously pick up the chassis rails for the for the bumper irons to fit. But headlining, everything else was completely original. Another reason I didn't want to touch the headlining was because it's got signatures on it. Now the signatures are from a guy called Jackson Sloan, who's a mate of mine. He's got a swing band, and one night at Vintage for Victory, they all sat in the back of the van, got all their instruments out and gave them a good old strumming. Now that sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Played their instruments, but yeah, happy days. And they all signed the roof, the interior of the van. So that will never ever be changed, and so I didn't want to move it or anything else. So when I'd done the partial restoration, I masked it all up so it wouldn't get damaged. Anyway, let's have a quick tour around the van. There you go. There's the other side of it. So it's been completely stripped. New rear arches, all new door runners, the whole lot was done. New insert in the Herzen trim, which we can now get now. It's a miracle. You see? There's my dog. Say hello, Tread. Say hello. Anyway, it's not bothered. Also, I've got some nice little cruise lights up here. These all work on the side lights, which is nice. All these little add-ons were pretty much on the van when I got it, and there's also a Kenlo fan. It did have a cruise control on it, which I've now taken off because it was a little bit dodgy. But the old guy that used to own it used to go to Holland a lot, so he'd sit there and on the motorway with cruise on, sit there at 50, 60 mile an hour, whatever it would do at the time, save him holding his foot on the accelerator. So that's what he did. The roof and the roof rack were stripped and redone completely, and then repainted as well. Also, the inside of the roof was the inside of the roof rack was repainted in here. So when you're sitting in the cab, you haven't got to look at a crusty old fiberglass roof. It's all really nice in there, you know. Anyway, so there you are. There's a few more jobs to do on her, but mechanically, by the way, I replaced the engine for a new one. How long ago was that now? That must be about 5 years ago. It had a new engine, completely rebuilt engine, which is still obviously very good. It's got a 4-speed gearbox. There's an interesting little quirk with it. If I go in, hang on just one sec. Obviously carpets and stuff aren't finished yet. These are the seats, absolutely ace quality. I had all the frames stripped and powder coated before they went off to Austin to be trimmed. Yeah, the mechanism for reverse, because it has the 3-speed column shift, but it's a 4-speed gearbox. So the mechanism for reverse is here. You lift that up and then you can select reverse like that, which is quite unusual, to be fair. I think it's the only one, probably. We've got an old stereo, which is also MP3. So you can plug your phone into it and play your favourite tunes through the Period Pioneer speakers. Not everyone's taste, but closest thing I could get without cutting holes in things and stuff, which I wasn't keen on doing. Like I said, the doors have all been replaced, they're all brand new, which is awesome. All the clocks are original for the van, but I've restored them. They're a bit dusty still because it hasn't been cleaned since coming out of the workshop. So some bits of dust and stuff, but this is all original. The mileage would be 139,000. Oh no, it'd be more than that, you know, because it had done, let me think, when that old guy had it, it had done 164,000 miles. No, that doesn't make sense. No, that's wrong. I can't remember, to be honest, but it was a hell of a lot, and I think it's probably 139,000 now, 474 miles. But it's got a new engine. Start her up. There you are. Sweet as a little nut. I can't wait to get out in it, to be honest, and enjoy it. Like most of you probably can't wait to get out in your automobiles and enjoy them. But like I said, I've probably got a couple of days work still on it. I need to put the interior mirror back as well. But all this is just all original. All of it. So I'm really happy with the way it's come out, to be honest. Turn it off again. Whoa. There you are. There he is. That's Archie. Archie, my van. Always been my van. I'll probably get buried in it one day. Would you please some people, no doubt. But anyway, there he is, Archie. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet of my personal van. Take care, guys. Stay safe. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Press the little button at the bottom for all notifications. And hopefully I'm going to see some of you this year out on the field here, because we do a little thing. Taking notes of the modern vehicles here. They're all queued up ready for washing, because my boys are washing and valeting and everything. But we do a little do here as much as we can for the camper vans to get them out here and get together at barbecues and stuff. Absolutely magic. Anyway, take care, guys. Speak to you soon. Cheerio for now. Bye.